It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon spinoff. In this video, we're going to be talking about a pretty big moment from the lead up to the finale of season 1 of the Daryl Dixon, which is probably going to be a big part of the finale of season 1, and that is the fight between Daryl Dixon and the variant zombie. This is my theory on how that's going to go. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. As always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So of course, in the lead up to the finale of season 1 of the Daryl Dixon, we did see a big cliffhanger, a scene where Daryl was face to face with a variant zombie, which appeared to be a hybrid of a burner and a runner. So it appears that Daryl is going to have to fight off a variant that's not only fast and aggressive, but also has acid in its blood, causing Daryl to not be able to touch it because he'll get a burn similar to the burn that he got earlier in the season. Now the question is, what happens right away when Daryl is attacked by this variant zombie? I think that Daryl is gonna be killed in a vicious way. The zombie is gonna rip him open, and it'll be the end of Daryl Dixon, and the rest of season 2 will be more flashbacks with Daryl. Of course, I'm kidding. Nothing's gonna happen to Daryl. He's not gonna die. We all know that Daryl is just gonna kill the variant zombie, but the question is, how will it happen? Will it be quick or will it take time? And how are they gonna make it intense? Because we know Daryl is not gonna die. So this is my thoughts. I think that it's probably not gonna be as quick as you might expect. Like, we're not gonna open up the episode with Daryl killing the variant zombie and that's it. But I don't think that it'll be quite as extensive as you might think either. I think it's probably not gonna be similar to the fight between Maggie and the mutated Walker in the sewers. I think it'll take more time than that. I think it'll be more intense and better than that one, but I don't think it'll be quite as extensive as you might expect. I think it's probably going to be closer to the fight that Rick Grimes had with Winslow, the Walker that Jadis forced him to fight with in season 8, I think, of the original show. So I think that it's probably gonna be something decent as far as a fight and something that's intense, but I don't think that it'll be quite as intense as you might expect, but it won't be quite as quick and boring either. Now, as far as how it's gonna end, obviously Daryl is gonna kill the zombie, and I think Daryl is just gonna kill the zombie in a very cool way, but at the end of the day, the zombie is just gonna die, and I think that everyone else is gonna escape, and Daryl is gonna go after them after the fact. Now, I do think in order to make it intense and reasonable in terms of realism, what they're gonna do is, again, something similar to what they did with Rick and Winslow. If you think about it, Rick got an injury when he fought Winslow, and I think it'll be similar. Daryl will get an injury, but it won't be a bite. He won't get bit or anything like that, but he will get an injury so that the audience is kind of satisfied as far as not thinking that it was too easy for Daryl, but also not in a way where Daryl is just going to die, because you can't really kill Daryl. That's his show. At the end of the day, we're probably going to see maybe a 15-minute fight between Daryl and the variant zombie. And I don't think that it'll even be at the beginning, much like the cliffhanger of season 6 of the original show, where the Negan kill didn't actually happen until later in the next episode. It'll be something similar where we're gonna see the tease of the fight before the opening credits, and then they'll come back to it a bit further in the episode. I don't think they'll wait too long, but I don't think that they'll give it to us right away either. And based on the trailer for the next episode, it seems like they're not gonna kind of continue on either. Like, they're gonna go back a little bit to build the intensity again, much like what they did again in the season 6 finale of the original series. But at the end of the day, this is my predictions. I think that they're gonna have a build up again at the beginning of the episode, and then they'll go to the opening credits, come back. We'll probably see something sort of different, but we won't really see Daryl or anyone that was there. We might see the aftermath, but we won't be with Daryl. We'll be with someone else, maybe Laurent or Isabel. And then they'll do flashbacks a bit further in the episode where we're actually going to see what happened with Daryl. And like I said, it'll probably be like a 15-minute fight, which will be intense enough, but not too intense. And it might lead to Daryl getting injured in some way, but not bit or anything like that. That's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.